My name is Emily Marley. I died for 15 minutes and 14 seconds. It was a normal day until everything changed. I don't know how to explain it, but I found myself in a place that felt beyond this world. So peaceful, yet so full of awe. And then I met him, I met Jesus. He spoke to me, and his words were something I had never heard before. He was kind, gentle, and full of truth. What he told me about things coming 30 days before his return was shocking, and I must share them with you. So subscribe to the channel. In the final days, Emily, Jesus said, his voice calm yet filled with power, a stirring will take place in the hearts of humanity. It will be subtle at first, like a whisper carried by the wind, but it will grow stronger with each passing day. Even those who have never known me or believed in me will feel it, an unexplainable nudge deep within their souls. It will feel like a longing, a yearning for something they can't quite name. That is my spirit, Emily. It is my call to them, reaching out, urging them to return to love, to truth, and to the purpose for which they were created. Jesus' eyes held a compassionate light as he continued. This stirring will be a gentle awakening for some, like the soft rays of the morning sun. They will suddenly feel the desire to be kinder, to seek forgiveness, to mend broken relationships, and to let go of old bitterness. For others, it will feel like a thunderstorm shaking their very core, a sense that the life they've been living is not enough, that they must search for something greater. Some will resist it, fighting against the pull, afraid of what it might mean. But even in their resistance, they will not be able to silence my voice within them. I will keep knocking at the door of their hearts, waiting patiently for them to let me in. He paused, his gaze filled with both love and urgency. This stirring, Emily, will not be about fear or guilt. It will be about love, pure, unshakable love. I will call each person by name, reminding them of who they are and how deeply they are loved. They will feel it as a warmth that cannot be explained, a comfort that the world cannot offer. Some will describe it as a lightness in their hearts, others as an unshakable peace they've never known before. It will draw them closer to me, even if they don't understand why. Jesus leaned closer, his voice filled with assurance. Tell them, Emily, that this stirring is my gift. It is my way of calling my children home before it is too late. If they listen, they will find me. And in finding me, they will find life. Emily, in these final days, you will see something beautiful unfold, Jesus began, his voice gentle, yet filled with hope. Acts of kindness will multiply in ways you've never imagined. People will begin helping each other, reaching out with love and generosity in ways they never thought possible. It will be as if hearts that were once closed off will suddenly be open to the needs of others. This will not just be small acts of kindness, but extraordinary ones. People will go out of their way, sacrifice their time, their resources, and even their comfort to care for one another. He smiled softly, his eyes shining with warmth. You see, Emily, this isn't just a random occurrence. It is the seed of heaven that I have planted in the hearts of all people. This seed is growing, slowly at first, but it will bloom in the hearts of those who choose to listen to the stirring of my spirit. As my return draws near, more and more will begin to feel the call to help, to love, to give. It will be like a ripple effect. One act of kindness will lead to another and another until it spreads like wildfire. Jesus paused for a moment, his expression filled with deep compassion. At times, it may feel like the world is filled with darkness and despair, Emily. But in the midst of that, these acts of kindness will shine even brighter. You will see people stepping in to care for the sick, the lonely, the brokenhearted. People will forgive each other, no longer holding on to grudges. They will stand up for justice, not out of obligation, but out of pure love. Those who have much will share with those who have little, and those who have little will be humbled by the love and grace shown to them. This is the way of my kingdom, Emily. It is the way of love, of selflessness, of putting others before yourself. And as my return grows nearer, this love will be felt more and more. You will see it in families, in communities, and even across borders. It will cross every barrier, every division. No longer will people be focused on what separates them, but on what unites them. My love, he looked at me with such tenderness. This is just the beginning, Emily. And I want you to know that these acts of kindness are a reflection of my presence. Where love grows, there I am. Emily, there's something you need to understand about the earth itself, Jesus began, his tone gentle but full of authority. As the time for my return draws near, the earth will begin to respond. Creation will recognize the Creator, and it will prepare for what's to come. It won't be something you can ignore. The land, the skies, the oceans, they will all show signs of change. He gestured to the sky as if to show me what he meant. The skies, Emily, will speak in ways you've never seen before. You will witness strange and beautiful signs. Colors in the sky that don't belong, sunsets that seem more vivid, and stars that shine brighter than ever before. These are my whispers to the world, reminders of who I am. They will catch the attention of many, causing people to pause and reflect. It will be like the heavens themselves are preparing for my return. Jesus smiled softly. The winds will carry my name too. It won't be a loud roar, but a gentle whisper in the breeze, a stirring in the air that will seem like a call to the heart. The winds will remind people of my presence. When they feel the soft touch of the wind on their skin, they will know it is more than just nature at work. It will be my spirit drawing them near. Even those who don't understand will sense that something is shifting. He paused, and I could almost feel the earth beneath my feet as he spoke next. The land itself will prepare for restoration. Nature has been broken by the effects of sin, just like humanity. But as my return nears, the earth will begin to heal. You'll see plants growing more abundantly, animals behaving in ways that are in perfect harmony. It will be a glimpse of what is to come when all things are made new. Jesus' gaze became intense, filled with deep compassion. Creation will not only reflect my coming, Emily, it will long for it. The earth is waiting for the day when it will be fully restored, when there will be no more pain, no more suffering. And as the time for that nears, the signs will grow clearer. The earth is preparing for my kingdom, just as I am preparing my people. Remember this, Emily, he said with a tender smile. When the earth responds, you will know my return is close. It will be a promise fulfilled, my creation restored, just as I have promised. Emily, there is something crucial I need to share with you, Jesus began, his voice steady but filled with compassion. In the final days, hidden truths will be revealed. Things that have been kept in the darkness for so long will come to light. Secrets that people have buried deep within themselves, and those that have been hidden by the world will no longer stay hidden. This is part of my plan, a way for people to see the truth clearly, without distortion or lies. He looked at me with a deep understanding. Many people, Emily, have lived their lives with confusion, believing things that are not true. They've been deceived by the world, by their own fears, and sometimes by their own desires. But my coming will change that. The truth will shine through every lie, and no one will be able to hide from it. What was once hidden will be brought into the light. This isn't meant to shame anyone. It's meant to give people the chance to see the truth, to choose the right path freely, knowing the full story. Jesus paused for a moment, as if allowing his words to settle into my heart. You see, Emily, truth is not just a set of facts. It is a person. It is me. I am the truth, and I have always been the truth. But so many have been blinded by the distractions and lies of this world. As my return gets closer, I will reveal the truth to everyone, in a way that will leave no room for doubt. Those who have been misled will finally see, and their hearts will be given the opportunity to choose me, not out of fear, but out of understanding and love. His eyes softened with empathy. The truth won't just be revealed in the lives of individuals, but also in the world around them. The systems of this world that have kept people in the dark, the unjust practices, the corruption, these things will be exposed. The hidden motives of governments, corporations, and leaders will be made clear. People will see the true nature of what they have trusted in, and it will no longer be possible to ignore it. But Emily, this revelation of truth is not just about exposing what is wrong. It is also about revealing what is good, pure, and just. Those who have longed for justice, for righteousness, will see it. The truth will not only correct what is broken, it will also uplift what is good and beautiful. People will see my love for them, the truth of my sacrifice, and the hope I bring. They will know without a doubt that I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus looked at me with unwavering certainty. This is why the truth must be revealed, Emily, so that all hearts, no matter how far they've wandered, can come to know me and choose me freely. It will be the final invitation, the final call to all people. Emily, listen closely because I'm about to share something wonderful with you, Jesus said, his voice filled with excitement and promise. In the days leading up to my return, I will pour out dreams and visions on all people. It doesn't matter how old they are, where they come from, or what they've believed before. Young and old, men and women, all will experience these glimpses of the truth. My spirit will move over them, and I will reveal myself in ways they cannot ignore. He paused for a moment, letting the weight of his words sink in. These dreams and visions, Emily, will be more than just ordinary dreams. They will be clear and undeniable. People will see flashes of my return, a future reality that they cannot explain but that they will know to be true. Some may see glimpses of the sky opening, the clouds parting, and my presence shining through. Others may see visions of their own hearts, how they are living, and the choice they must make. These visions will be so vivid, so real, that there will be no doubt in their minds about what is coming. He looked at me with deep love and compassion. These dreams will not be random or meaningless. I will speak directly to each heart, Emily. For some, it will be a gentle whisper, a quiet invitation to prepare. For others, it may come as a vision of urgency, a deep knowing that something significant is about to happen. But whatever form it takes, it will be unmistakable. I am calling them, each and every one, to turn toward me, to see the truth of who I am, and to prepare for my return. The dreams will not be just about the future, but about their hearts in the present moment. They will show people where they stand with me and help them decide where they want to go. Jesus continued, his eyes filled with tenderness and understanding. Some will try to ignore these dreams, Emily, and they will question what they saw. But my voice will be so clear that it will not be easy to dismiss. They may not fully understand everything, but they will feel the pull of my presence. These dreams are a gift I am giving to my people. It is my way of waking them up, of getting their attention before it's too late. I am reaching out to them in the most personal way I can, speaking to them while they sleep and showing them the truth. He looked down and then up again, his eyes full of peace. You see, Emily, this isn't just for a few. This is for all people. I will not withhold these dreams from anyone who is open to hearing my voice. Young children will dream of my love. The elderly will see visions of my coming, and everyone in between will experience this powerful outpouring of my spirit. It will be a sign of my nearness, and it will be a call to action. People will know that I am near, and I will offer them the chance to respond. Tell them, Emily, that these dreams and visions are not just signs. They are invitations. Invitations to know me, to love me, and to prepare for the great day when I return. Emily, listen to me, because what I am about to tell you is truly beautiful. Jesus began, his voice gentle yet filled with power. In the days leading up to my return, something incredible will happen. The divisions that have kept my people apart will crumble. The barriers that have separated them, whether race, background, denomination, or belief, will no longer matter. Those who truly love me will come together as one. They will set aside their differences, and they will unite in a way that the world has never seen before. His eyes sparkled with hope. You see, Emily, my people have been divided for too long. There has been so much fighting over what separates them, so much arguing over doctrines and traditions. But this is not what I want for them. I did not come to create divisions. I came to bring unity, peace, and love. And in the last days, this unity will arise like a bright light in the darkness. Those who love me with all their hearts will recognize each other, and they will come together, putting aside everything that once stood between them. He spoke with deep compassion, as if envisioning a world where his people were united. This unity will not be forced or imposed, Emily. It will be a natural result of their love for me. As they draw closer to my heart, they will draw closer to each other. They will see past the things that divided them, small differences in how they worship, where they live, or how they understand my word. What will matter most is their love for me and for one another. This love will bind them together in a way that no argument or disagreement can tear apart. Jesus looked down for a moment, as if feeling the weight of the world's brokenness. The world will watch this unity unfold, Emily, and they will be amazed. In a world that is divided by hatred, fear, and selfishness, my people will stand out. Their unity will shine like a beacon, a light in the darkness that will draw others to them. People will see how they love each other, how they forgive each other, how they work together for the common good, and they will know that something is different. They will see me in them. He looked at me again, his gaze full of promise. This unity is not about perfection, Emily. It's not about everyone being exactly the same. It's about coming together in love, in humility, and in purpose. It's about recognizing that no matter where they come from, no matter what their past is, they are all part of the same family. They are all my children, and I am their father. Jesus smiled softly, his words filled with hope. Tell them, Emily, that this unity will be a sign of my presence. It will show the world that I am near, and that I am doing something powerful in the hearts of my people. When my people unite in love, it will be a witness to the world of the truth of who I am, and this unity will be the foundation of my kingdom, a kingdom where all are one, where love reigns and where peace will last forever. This is what I long for, Emily, a great unity that will shine in the darkness, a light that will lead the way to my return. Emily, I need you to understand something important about the days ahead, Jesus said, his voice steady yet filled with a deep warning. As the time for my return draws near, the enemy, who has worked in the shadows for so long, will grow desperate. He knows his time is short, and this desperation will drive him to do everything in his power to cause fear, confusion, and chaos in the world. He will use every trick in the book, spreading lies, stirring hatred, and trying to divide people. His goal will be to keep hearts focused on fear instead of hope, on darkness instead of light. But I need you to hear this, Emily. Do not be afraid. Do not let his schemes shake you. He looked at me with a calm confidence, his eyes shining with unwavering peace. The enemy may seem powerful at times, Emily, but he is not. His power is limited, and his actions are nothing but a last-ditch effort to try to stop what's coming. He knows that his days are numbered and that I am returning to set all things right. That is why he will try so hard to fill the world with fear. He wants to take people's eyes off of me, to blind them with panic and doubt, so they will lose hope. But I tell you this, Emily, my light will outshine all the darkness the enemy can throw at this world. My love will break through every lie, every obstacle, and every fear. Jesus spoke with such authority, his voice carrying a strength that comforted me. When the enemy tries to spread fear, when he tries to make you doubt, you need to stand firm. You need to remember that I am the light of the world, and no darkness can overcome my light. It may look like there's chaos around you, like things are falling apart, but you must hold on to the truth that I am with you. I have already won the victory over the enemy, and no harm will come to those who trust in me. He continued with deep compassion. Many will feel afraid when they see the chaos unfold. Some will wonder where I am or why things are getting harder. But Emily, remember this. My presence will never leave my people. I will be with them, guiding them, protecting them. The enemy may try to shake the foundation of your faith, but your trust in me will keep you standing strong. The world may experience trials, but those who place their trust in me will be at peace, knowing that I am greater than any force that comes against them. He paused, his eyes full of comfort and reassurance. The enemy will grow desperate, Emily, but I will not let him succeed. His time is short, and he knows it. He can try to bring fear, but it will not last. My love, my truth, and my peace are more powerful than anything he can throw at you. You have nothing to fear, for I have already overcome the world. Jesus leaned closer, his voice tender but strong. So, Emily, hold fast to your faith. Trust in me with all your heart, and know that no matter how dark the world becomes, my light will shine brighter. I will protect you, and I will never leave you. Emily, there is something incredibly beautiful that I want you to hold in your heart, Jesus said, his voice filled with deep peace. In the midst of the chaos that will come, for those who follow me, and overwhelming peace will cover their hearts. This peace will be different from anything the world can offer. It will not be based on circumstances or the absence of trouble, but on the presence of my love and my spirit in their lives. No matter what storms may rage around them, they will have a peace that remains unshaken, a peace that goes beyond understanding. He spoke with such tenderness, his words wrapping around me like a warm embrace. The world will grow darker, and many will be shaken by fear, uncertainty, and confusion. But for those who trust in me, I will give them a peace that will not be moved. It won't matter if the world is falling apart or if trouble surrounds them. My peace will stay within them, deep in their hearts. It will be like a calm in the middle of the storm, a place of rest and security that no one can take away. Jesus smiled, his eyes reflecting a deep, unwavering love. This peace, Emily, is not something they will find through their own efforts. It is a gift that I give to those who follow me. When they come to me, when they surrender their worries and fears to me, I will fill them with this peace. It will cover them like a blanket, soothing their souls, calming their hearts, and giving them rest. And when the world sees them, they will wonder how they can remain so calm and joyful when everything else seems to be falling apart. But this peace will be a testimony, a sign to the world that I am near. He looked at me with eyes full of compassion. Those who know me, who have placed their trust in me, will not be ruled by fear or anxiety. They will have an inner joy that nothing can take away. This joy will not depend on the circumstances of their lives. It will come from knowing that I am with them, that I am in control, and that nothing can separate them from my love. Their hearts will be filled with a deep, abiding joy that comes from my presence. Emily, I want you to understand that this peace isn't something that will come and go. It will remain with my people, even in their deepest trials. They may face suffering, loss, or hardship, but in those moments, they will experience a peace that passes all understanding. They will know that I am near, holding them, comforting them, and guiding them through it all. Jesus' voice grew even softer, but the weight of his words was powerful. For those who follow me, their joy will be complete. It will be a joy that doesn't depend on the world's approval or success. It will be a joy that comes from knowing they are secure in my love, knowing that I will never leave them. This joy will fill them up, no matter what is happening around them. And this is the kind of peace and joy that will shine through them, that will draw others to me. So Emily, when everything around you feels uncertain, remember this. My peace is always with those who trust in me. It will cover their hearts, and their joy will be complete because they will know I am near. And this peace will be their strength.